Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. It's time to go on through this fog gate, see what's on the other side. This is also post-commentary, by the way. The audio is recorded after the fact here. I think I was singing like Surfing USA down this while I was doing my little dance down the slopes. And then I hit my face on these sticks, and that hurt. So, Bed of Chaos. This is one of the more interesting bosses, and not in a good way. Like, the design's cool. I like the design a lot, but the execution is, and that's why this is my least favorite boss. I'm sure some people disagree. I happen to think. Oh, and by the way, we don't have any Estus, but it's kind of one of those deals where I guess we could always use Estus, but fortunately we had our shield there. Just rushing through here, stabbing that glowing thing. Then at this point I sat back and I watched a cutscene. Okay, so this is where things start to get interesting. I know that I got to run around to the other side here while dodging these crazy hands. And now, look, holes in the floor. So I'm really excited about that. Make that first jump pretty well. And I'm like, no, alright, things are going pretty well so far. I'm just coming around over here. Oh, no! And then I fall to my death. Hey, and we're right back here at, oh, we need our orange shard ring again. We're right back here at the bonfire. And chloranthy ring, I think, because why not? Always with the chloranthy. I comment multiple times on how the lava is bright and distracting and makes everything hard to see, because that's not obvious enough. So this is how I normally go through the area anyway. I normally just kind of sprint through here. What did I do? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to go back and repair my weapon. I think at this point I must have noticed that it's the bow that needs repairing. And sure enough, the bow is at 16 durability. And we're out of souls, of course, so I'm probably grumbling here about something. Can't believe we had to do this, or can you believe it, blah blah blah. Let's just move on. Can't believe I'm running through this lava barefoot, but I am. And so, this is a run I'll go ahead and say that I end up making multiple times. Most of it's been cut, so you don't have to watch it multiple times. I don't want to watch it multiple times again either. There's an item up there. See, I don't think I saw it this pass, but I eventually get that item. Oh, that's right. The root. I wasn't happy about this root being in the way, and we just got torched by these guys. But that stupid root. It's like something you should be able to step over, and the game's like, nah, no, I think you need to stop right here. Now we want to go ahead and try that one more time. This time I'm looking out for roots. And I don't think I would mind this boss as much. It's the fact that you have to run through this area every time you die That's what it is that really kind of grinds my gears. Don't even care about these souls. I remember I just passed right by these. Who needs it? All I can think of is let's get back in there and let's finish this job. These guys are all too slow, thankfully. Hello, Chaos Eater. This time we will just run past you. Chaos Eater makes an interesting sound. I like that sound effect. Okay, and we're back here. So, you know, it's just long enough to be irritating. And then, of course, we get to slide down here again, which is fun for, like, the first couple times. And then after a while, it's like, eh. I don't know how many more times I can sing Surfing USA. Okay, so the boss has changed. This is the only boss in the game that it kind of saves your progress. So we've already destroyed the sphere, glowing sphere on the right. It stays that way despite the fact that we've died. So now I'm gonna come over here and destroy this one. And I think I'm gonna pull out my bow if I'm not mistaken. You can, yeah. We've got quite a few arrows left. Thankfully. It can be done with the bow. And I happen to be standing in a spot right now that's, as far as I know, is safe from attack. A couple of close calls, but I don't think anything hits us, or can hit us for that matter. So, just shooting my arrows here. This glowy thing, and I look like I should be hitting it, but I'm not hitting it. So just keep at it, because you know when something doesn't work, it's best just to keep poking around. Oh, and then I get the brainy idea. Yeah, I remember to put on my hawk ring, because that'll allow us to zoom in a little farther. So, which just kind of makes you nauseous with the shaking screen. Try to fire through there, but it hits that invisible collision wall. Yeah, I keep thinking the next shot will hit it, but it doesn't. I do eventually give up. Okay, right here. Like, let's try something else that's not working. So out here, I'm back in the line of fire, and then I'm gonna jump over there, but it doesn't work out. And I actually didn't know till recently that if you try to jump while you have your shield up, you'll actually do a roll instead of a jump. And that's what happened there, I think. I ended up rolling when I should have jumped. No matter. We're back. Let's do it properly this time. I'm going to show everybody how it's done. And that's how it's done. We're back again. You can tell I mean business because I have my shield put away. I'm two-handing my claymore. That's when you know that I'm not kidding around anymore. Retrieved our 0 souls, 0 humanity. And let's go for it again. Alright, maybe let's run back and try to scope out and plan our jump before. Whoa. Right in your face. So I think I'm trying to check out right there. And then I'd zoom in. And you know, it doesn't really help that much, but I think I see that our only option is that little outcropping right there. So try to jump across right there. So let's go for that. And there we go. Right across. So we made it. Almost fell into that hole. Oh, and then don't you dare. And that's all I'm thinking the whole time is don't you dare. Shield up that time. Decided the no shield thing was a bad idea. So we can get in here and destroy this thing. I will be happy for a brief moment. Okay. And then at this point, I sat back and I watched another cutscene. So crazy awesome boss design. The design of it's great. I thought I had my Estus out. Turns out I had my binoculars out. So it was a terrible time to use the binoculars. Estus would have served us much better there. Here's our flaming entrance back. Okay, so now we've got to run straight ahead, and I just go for it. I was like, let's just do this thing. And get hit. But I had my shield up, so it's alright. And then we nearly killed there, but then I'm like, alright, we got it. And then we didn't have it. Then we didn't have it. Welcome back. Let's do it again. So I purposely moved a little to the left here to avoid that attack. So you can hang out in that spot I was in and more or less be safe. I'm trying to bait out the swipe attack, I think, at this point. So I'm like, how close do I have to get? Okay, there it comes. So then I run back. And it probably helps some. But you know, we still make it about as far before we get hit again. So it doesn't really help that much. Okay, so we survived that. And then I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. The giant area of effect attack. Oh, here I am getting that item on the return trip. It's a rare ring of sacrifice. Okay, now back to this flaming pit of doom. Move to the left a little. And then, let's go for it. Oh yeah, this is where I figured out that I might try dodging. And there we go, we've made it. So I'm like, awesome. Because I wanted to die again. Hey! Here we are again. Just leave those souls there. I'm like, dodge. Not necessary, so I didn't have to dodge. This time I'm gonna wait a second. Try to make sure it's safe before I run up here. Okay, so... Alright, so as fast as possible, just get through here. We just gotta chop this thing to pieces. I'm doing my little somersaults. And right as I'm getting ready to swing, I realize the pyromancy spell's going off. And I'm like, oh no, we didn't kill it. So I swiped again, but we'd killed it. So, finally, victory achieved. And my sanity is nearly gone at this point. But we pulled it off, we did it. And now we got our second... Actually, I think it's our first Lord's... Well, our first non-bequeathed Lord Soul. And I should get into the difference in the next episode. In fact, I should look at the descriptions on all of these Lord Souls. But in the next episode, we'll go on to the next area in pursuit of the next Lord Soul. A bequeathed Lord Soul, in fact. Who leveled up. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope this was less maddening for you than it was for me. But we'll see you in the next episode.